always buffering because I don't know if I'm live or not. Now I'm live. I'm live. It lives for a short period. Chat's on. Anyway, this program here is to educate, to entertain, and to offend everybody on the planet at least once. Hopefully I can do that for you today. Times are getting strange, man. Stranger than fiction. Stranger than fiction. Got 2 viewers. Good deal, good deal. Let's see, what are we going to talk about? Sports. Let's talk about sports. Everybody like sports? Did you guys see where, hey, offended already? That's what I'm here for, man. Did you see where LeBron James took that basketball and hit that? They call him a rookie. Why do they call him a rookie? In the head with the ball. The dude's not a rookie. Shit, he's probably played more fucking games in 1 year than most people have seen on TV in their whole lifetime. So what's going on, Process? Anything good? Anything bad? I always bring bad news, man. That's me. I always bring bad news. Try to think of something good, but I can't. I'll tell you what's going on, man. Okay, same old, yep. In Chicago, I guess there's a vets, old folks' home or whatever it is. I guess they're going to sue the state of Illinois, I think. I'm not sure which state. You'll have to fact check this. But anyway, 36 vets died from COVID, and they said that if the staff would have been better prepared, better taken care of, some of those people would have lived. I don't know, we all have to go, but it's sad about the COVID. Sad. And let's see who else. Kalias, you know who Kalias is? Anybody? Kalias? Her husband passed away. Mike Mora, at the age of 36, man. At the age of 36. Freaking died, man. That's nuts. And we always talk about wrestling. We've been talking about wrestling lately because of Anita Scott, 99. Anyway, this guy named Scott Hall, his name is Razor Raymond. Anybody remember him? Razor Raymond? He passed away. He was 63. He was the one that invented the New World Order. People are on the 4th boosters. I know, man. Not me, man. Not me. That's what, in my mind, that's what I think, It's like people that slam heroin. Hey, could you give me a bump? Could you give me a bump? People that are on the vaccine. Hey, could you give me a boost? Could you give me a boost? It's scary as hell, man. It's scary. Scary. Let's see, what else? Okay, I hate to bring this up, race, but I'm going to do it anyway. Like, say, for instance, the dude from Illinois, what's his name? Smollett, I think it's Smollett. Shane, yep. Yeah, 3 heart attacks. I know. They took him off life support. Sad news. But anyway, but he was on the sauce. Yeah, everybody, man. The Richter scale reports. See, that's the thing about wrestling. A lot of people don't know this, though, but it's like anything, Process, because you've been like the circuit. It's called the circuit, the rock stars and all that stuff, same shit. They work hard, they play hard, they party hard, and their life, by the time they start to get their shit together, man, their body's fucked up. It's like wrestling, cowboys, like I said, different things like that. Okay, the race card, what's his name? Smollett. Okay, he brought out a race card, which he shouldn't have done, and it makes people look bad that really actually need the race card. You know what I'm saying? But when the police came to investigate his allegations, when they got there, Jesse Smollett, that's the dude. Yep. The police noticed right off the bat because he said he'd been beat up and roughed up and all this stuff. He had a noose around his neck. But the police noticed that his sandwich was still intact. It hadn't been roughed up or nothing, So that was right there was a dead giveaway. So that guy, he shouldn't have used a race car. He was saying, homophobes and white people and this and that. The other one is the guy in the NFL. He's suing the NFL. because he didn't get a job. Okay. There's only so many jobs. Just wait a while. Don't use a race card. That's the thing. Don't use a race card. Don't mention the names, blah, blah, blah. Wait a while. There's going to be like a few old crackers going to be dying here shortly. Maybe the black people can take that job. I don't know. Okay. Those are the two things that is race cards that should have been used, but they did. Okay. Here's two that should have been used, and hopefully they did. Okay. A black man goes into a bank. He goes to cash a check. And the lady, first thing she does is she calls 911. Calls 911. This dude's, man, he's trying to cash his check. So the police come in and investigate. He sold his boat. He's testified he was jerking off with his attackers prior to the attack. Oh, I didn't know that. Must have been masturbation time. But anyway, a black man walks into a bank, tries to cash a check. And I don't know, it was a lady or a man, whoever was there, called 911. They come to investigate. Shit like that is uncalled for. The dude sold a boat because most people don't carry around $3,000 or $4,000 or $5,000 with them, so they wrote him a check. Goes to cash it. Okay, this one right here, that's a good one for a race card. Here's another one. These guys won just recently $900,000, almost $1 million, which I think is fair. Let's see, how much was there? 64 people got arrested. 64 people got arrested, mainly black or of other colors too. That's what it said in the article. Okay. They're at a party. The police come. They think there's drugs, so they investigate. They find some weed, less than an ounce. And they said everybody in that room was, Total Dog, was access to that weed. So they arrested all 64 fucking people from the age of 15 to 30, from the ages from 15 to 30. So that right there is a racist. They went there. How could they arrest 64 people on the same fucking count? There's one bag of weed. It's not all 64 people's. Let's see, process. I'd love to show you your art off on my channel. Yes, porn music, man, porn music. Process, did you cancel your live stream yesterday? I set a reminder, but it never let me know if you went live. Please do, man. Show off his art. Advertise, man. That's great. It's good. It is. It's the World Wide Web. But I'm glad these people got settled out of court. They're not settled out of court. They had to go to court. I guess it took a couple of years. But how the fuck can a police officer do that? Go into a place and say, okay, all you guys are getting arrested for this bag of weed. Sounds like something what happened in Idaho. And LeBron James, that's what's crazy. I don't know if you guys seen that video or not. He's going out of bounds and he took that ball and just fucking hit that guy in the head. Yeah, I'm shadow banned from the start. Off of YouTube, I think I am too, It's kind of crazy, but that's all right. Tim, what the hell is going on? Stroking myself. Let's see what else. Yeah, that's too weird that Kalia's husband died. I think he died of cancer, if I remember right. I gave that weed story a 6.5 on the Richter scale. Yeah, I wouldn't even give it that high. It's just that the race card, there's times to use that race card and there isn't. That's what I'm saying. Because if you use it too much, they don't start believing the people that really actually need it. Oh, like the guy Kane. Not Kane. What's his name? Is his name Kane? The guy that was not Kane. Kane Vasquez. I think that's his name. Kane Vasquez. Okay. This is the problem. Okay, he took justice in his own hands. I believe in street justice. There's a place and a time. Okay, he said that somebody raped a family member or a friend or something like that, which I believe they probably did. Which this guy, Kane Vasquez, is probably going to get more time than the guy that committed a rape or whatever. The guy that did the rape or molested or whatever, probably going to get a couple years at the very most, and then be put on the pedophile list. But this other guy, Kane Vasquez, I think that's his name, they're going to get him for premeditated murder, more than likely, premeditated, because he tracked these guys down for like 11 miles and fired some rounds or something like that. And that guy's going to get more time than the other guys. Let's see. You Insta. Yeah, I do. Let's see. What's your name? I'll add you after this. Tim, what is the F is going on? Process. What's the F going on about what? Okay, let me see. Tim, have you heard about April 4th? I'm seeing stuff all over about it. I have not heard about April 4th. I have not. But shit is fucking going weird, man. It's fucking off the chart, fucking gone, Crazy shit. Crazy. Nobody's satisfied with what they have. Let's see. Woo! Go left fast in NASCAR. Let me think. Times changed so fast, so rapidly. The last 10 years or whatever is just so bizarre. It's not reality, man. It's like I'm living in a fantasy world. And I don't know what the hell caused it. Even before COVID, times were changing fast. And like I said, see this right here, this blows me away. The technology that we have blows me away. Oh, I did another thing last night with that stupid cassette. Screwed me up. Because I was going to take that cassette and put it on a jug drive and then download it to YouTube. So I thought in my mind, I've done this hundreds of times, man. How come I can't do it now? So I thought, well, maybe if I used an old laptop back in the day, I could do that. It took me about 3 or 4 or 5 hours to do that shit and fucking didn't work. But technology is weird, Let's see. I got it down, pro. I'll send you a message. I think my name on Insta is Tristan. My government name. You work for the government. The government. And that's the thing about the government. Okay, the people that died, the vets, 36 or 39, whoever died. Okay, they started investigating this shit. And the people at the top start fucking retiring, man. Say, oh, see you later, man. I'm washing my hands of this shit. Adios. It's like the IRS. Everybody hates the IRS. And I don't know how many years ago, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, they had like 700 people went to California, Anaheim, for a meeting. Spent $3 million for a fucking social gathering or whatever. And then the press found out about it, and they investigated it. And when they started investigating, the people at the top started fucking retiring. Fucking, I have nothing to say. I plead the fifth. See you later. Have a nice day. Bye. And they got away with it, the IRS. And when it came down to it, they were $300,000 short. They didn't know where the fuck that came from. And if anybody was ever investigated by the IRS, and you don't know where the fuck $300,000 went, you'd be in fucking deep trouble. But all those guys at the top in the government, they just fucking retire and say, I don't know. Have a nice day. Damn, look into my April 4th later on. It will blow your mind. Probably will. Everything blows my mind anymore. Everything, man. It's like, what the fuck? We say that every day. What the fuck? But like when I was growing up as a kid, like I said, I listened to the music in the 70s. I loved the music in the 70s. I loved the R&B, country, jazz, rock and roll, classic rock and roll. Even Hispanic music, I like. I thought it was Hispanic. Santana, I love Santana. Herb Alpert and Tijuana Brass, that was good. I thought it was good. And then the 80s started rolling around. And time right there, time started changing, man. The bands that I did like, they started putting out shit, man. It's like, what the fuck? Like Aerosmith. Okay, these are the bands that I listened to. Aerosmith. All the albums were good until like it hit the 80s. There's an album called Night in the Ruts. Okay, but really what it is Nights in the Ruts. Yeah, because they couldn't fucking play. They couldn't do shit. And I think sometimes Steven Tyler says, yeah, we're so fucked up we didn't know what the fuck was going on, But that's the way it was. Even like Kiss, as soon as the 80s hit, Kiss turned off, took off the makeup or unmasked or some shit, like in the 80s, right there, right at that part. He was going, what the fuck? Like even AC/DC. I love AC/DC. But as soon as they did Back in Black, that was even with Brian, it was a good album. It went down the drain. I love Alice Cooper. As soon as he did like Flush the Fashion, I think it was, fucking the albums went down like shit. I don't know. Let's see. World War III or nuke, I think it's going to split the prophecies taking about. They want to go into all that. It's just going to change the world and be big. Did you see, Tim, Ukraine's carpet bombs? There were civilians that were getting from the back of the Ukraine radiation truck. They fragmented a portion of the explosive, and it was the Ukrainians. It also killed about 3 people on a Ukrainian bus with civilians aboard. Senator Pro, AC/DC rocks. Remember Jackal? Of course. I think Process knows Jackal. Those are the guys that are fucking at the Sturgis. I guess they're fucking housebound, aren't they? Process? Jackal? Let's see, Russians have been saying Ukraine is definitely about killing their own civilians. Global sympathy. Well, just recently, I think a reporter got killed last night too over in Ukraine. Fucking nuts, man. It's fucking nuts. And I really don't know what the hell they're fighting over. I don't even know why they even have wars. But it's never going to be peaceful, I don't think. You know. It's sad. It's sad. And I was watching a program yesterday about mega churches, man. Mega churches. And how people are brainwashed to give these guys money, you know. And these guys live high off the hog, big time high. And people that are just barely surviving, they give 10% because they think they're going to go to heaven, pay their way to heaven, but they can't, you know. See, personally, myself, I don't pay tithings. I do, but I don't. This is how I see it in my mind, you know, because in the mega churches, they say, well, you'll reap the harvest that you sow or whatever, something like that, you know. Okay. I've paid 30% on my taxes, you know, because I always file single and zero, and I have no deductions. I don't fucking try to cheat on my taxes or nothing. So in my mind, this is in my mind, the taxes that I do pay are my tithings right there. And the harvest that I do sow are the roads, the parks, this and that. Okay. That's my tithing. But some of those mega churches, they're bringing in billions of dollars, man. And they don't give a shit about people. And the thing is, if there was a true church, there would be no homeless. They would be going out into the streets, trying to find the homeless and the drug addicts and the mentally ill, and bring them into the church and try to help them. They don't, you know. When the service is over, they fucking lock the door, man. Let's see. Russians have been saying Ukraine is desperate about killing their own civilians and global sympathy. Damn, I almost cut my finger off. Let's read the blood all over. Never seen so much blood. It was flying all over the wall and the floor. Shit. Blood and guts everywhere? Sounds like a horror film, man. Yeah, Ukraine is working in the U.S. development chemical weapons as well. Russia has found genuine documentary of Russians, the U.S. government, unrecorded of that shit. It's everywhere, man. It's everywhere. Everywhere. Why are they making chemical? Okay, it's NBC. NBC. Nuclear, biological, chemical. Why do they want to fucking make that shit? Because to kill human beings. That's the only main reason. Nuclear, biological, chemical. NBC. And it's big money. You know, the military industrial complex. And all that money that we send over there, where the fuck does it come from? It's fake money. You know, they're going to print it off. And our grandkids are going to have to fucking pay for the fucking shit that we do. Why do we do it, you know? It's nuts. And I don't know. People have to prepare, I guess. You're going to have to prepare. Here in Idaho, I think most people do. around this area, because we live around the Mormons for a long time, like the big religious, what do I say, mega churches. They got a lot of fucking money. But they teach you to stock up, be prepared just in case hard times come. And other people, they don't, they don't prepare at all. And I'm saying, like, if you got fruits or vegetables or whatever, instead of throwing them away, you're going to rot in a couple days, dehydrate them, turn them into powder, and use them as tea. They use them to smear Russians because the U.S. government wants to move its armed forces towards Russia under false pretenses. Well, the thing is, Russia and China is getting together now, Ukraine's people are good. The Ukrainian government is corrupt. I met people from Ukraine. Fucking, I loved them, man. But they told me, like 10 years ago, they told me back then that Ukraine belongs to Russia. I think that's why they were here. Because they left Ukraine because Russians overtook Ukraine or whatever. They told me that Russia belonged to Ukraine belonged to Russia. That's what they told me, and they were good people, honest as honest, And this one guy showed me pictures of Ukraine, fucking beautiful architecture, the buildings and stuff, gorgeous, man, nice looking people, clean cities and stuff. And I think they're good people, I honestly do. It's just that the government is corrupt. That's like all governments. I talk to the Hispanics that have come up out of Mexico. They love their country, they love their town, but the government and the city officials are corrupt, and they don't know what to do with it. Damn, when weed becomes legal, I'd love to sample some skunk. Number 2, you used to do. One of these days, if it ever becomes legal here. I don't know why it doesn't, It's weird. It's weird, Why isn't marijuana legal in Idaho? Let's see. Tie stick of Columbia Gold, a Panorama Bar Red. What was the best? It's hard to say. Whatever you had at the time was the best, She only had tie stick like once or twice, and it was, to me, it was fucking stupid, I thought, Just like 2 sticks, like 2 chopsticks, but really small. Had some fucking buds on it. Wrapped around a stick. Hey, man, it's a tie stick. Okay, cool. I'll buy it. Yeah. But I did do Colombian Gold. Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah. No seeds, Like I said, back in the day, that's what you're looking for. Seedless. And the shit now, that's all it is seedless. We still had good weed back then, but it was harder to find. Yeah. Always bought Seedy Mexican from Seedy Mexicans. My dad said when the tie stick had bugs, it was good. LOL. You want to get rid of this guy? Process it? You want me to do it? Since I will. Process went somewhere, man. He's snooping. I mean, snoozing, not snooping. Hi, this loser, it says. What a loser. What a loser, man. What a loser. Did you hide him? Yeah, there we go. See, I don't mind people advertising on my channel. I don't care, because this is kind of a loser channel anyway. But if you come here, be nice, whatever. You can advertise, whatever. Like Twizzle Dog, if he wants to advertise this channel, I have no problem with it. Process, Dark Flame, whoever you guys want, But when somebody I don't know sends a link, which could be child porn, Bersho Badjo, or whatever the fuck his name is. You can tell that dude's gay. Either that or he's fucking in denial big time. Process is messaging me pics. MOL. Me pics. LOL. Process is messaging me pics. Banjo. I don't know what the fuck that is. IMAA, but I don't fucking know. I'm not into that shit. Oh, laugh my ass off. Okay. Because sometimes you have to tell me. Sometimes it's a spell check or whatever. What's his name? I forgot his name. Bersho Banjo. Yep. Totally gay. Totally gay. You can tell. If you don't think so, he's fucking in denial. So, what's your plans for the summer? Got to do a garden. I got to take care of my yard. I got to move the fence. Let's see. I mean, right now, well, I'm getting behind a lot of shit. I got too many fucking irons in the fire, as they say. Crazy shit. I'm still making, what's his name? Juan and Shane the pipe. Got to get that shit taken care of, man, because I told him I would. But yesterday, let's see. This tea is my Bruno, Tim. It's a sun tea. I think so. Sip, sip. Yeah, just sip on it, man. Might get a buzz. But yesterday I went to the library, mailed off my my taxes, which I thought that the TurboTax already did. I figured it'd be here by now. But they just did my taxes, and they wanted me to send it off. So I have a printer, but I don't have ink. My ink's fucking dried up. So I went to the library. It's only 10 cents a copy, 10 cents. And I have this lady, she's going to help me out. It's on a junk drive, USB, stick it in and stuff like that. And she goes, do you mind if it's on legal paper? And I look around and I said, how much is the illegal paper, And she started laughing. She said, hey, you're funny, man. I've never thought of that before. Where's my pipe, Tim? I'm the OG burnout here, too. That's why I don't want to do that, man. That's why I don't want to do it. Because every time I fucking say shit, I'm going to have to keep going and going and going and go. I got to fix those two first. And then, you know what I'm saying? Twizzles. You got a couple cups, man. Did you ever play Atari? A long time ago, yeah. Because if I get back behind, see, I'm making two pipes. I should have done that the last 2 days, except for I was doing that little cassette thing that fucking took forever and I didn't fucking accomplish shit. I could have done two pipes by now, But I got to get that taken care of and then start thinking about other shit. I'm messing in you. Don't gonna do that. Oh, I'm messing with you. Don't gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do anything anymore because my mouth gets me in trouble. Yeah, I got too much shit going on. Really, I'm remodeling the house. I got hardwood flooring for the hallway. Got a lot of painting to do. That's what I've been doing. But I've been fucking chasing my tail the last couple of days. Just fucking chasing my tail. And somebody wrote me a thing. It'd be cool if you made mixtapes of good rock. I think I did it one time. Let's see. Who would win in a fight? Stephen King or Wes Craven? Hard to say, man. But do you know, I don't know if you guys knew this about Wes Craven. He does cameo appearances in his movies too, just like Stephen King. Did you guys know that? Like in Friday the 13th or whatever, when they're dreaming and stuff. You see the janitor in the hallway mopping the floor. Tim, do you know how to install hardwood floors? That's not too hard. It's fucking tongue and groove, man. The bad thing is like my house is settled, Yep. Yep, he knew. Whatever he knew. Yep. Wes Craven does the same shit, man, as Stephen King, as Quentin Tarantino. All of them do, man. They just fucking love to be there just for that split second. Say, hey, man, there he is. Stan Lee. All those guys. Alfred Hitchcock. Do you guys know Alfred Hitchcock? He did it too, man. There's one. This is what's fucking crazy about Alfred Hitchcock movies. I don't know what the name of the movie is. But anyway, there's two guys out in a boat on the fucking ocean, man. They're going to die or some shit. And Alfred Hitchcock does a cameo with these two guys in a fucking boat. Like, how the fuck did he do that? How the fuck did he do that? Well, this one guy fucking has a newspaper. When he opens it up or whatever, on the fucking front page, there's a picture of Alfred Hitchcock. Most people don't know that. Now you do. That's the educational part of this program. Now I have to fucking entertain you and insult you guys. Yep. So Process, what was the band he was talking about? Jackal. So, you know Jackal? Process? You've seen those before, those guys? Because they did play Sturgis, right? They're fucking like a house band there, Sturgis, I think. I don't know. Seemed like a pretty good band. Seemed like it. Yep. Yep. Yes, he knows them. Cool. It kicks ass, man. Are they even still around? Because that's what blows me away. I don't see bands for fucking forever, man, and they come back. Like, where the fuck they been? They play the Buffalo Chip every year. That's what I thought. That's what Twizzle Dog was talking about. Jackal. And I thought, yeah, they go to the fucking Sturgis all the time. I think. I've never been to Sturgis. I did want to go there, but now I don't. I just don't want to do it anymore. I don't fucking getting too old for that shit. But I said, one of these days I'm gonna go to Sturgis. I don't like crowds anymore. Just that my life just changed, and I don't like people, man. I don't like fucking people, especially crowded people. It's kind of crazy. They're my best friends with the owner. They're my best friends with the owner. Yeah, I saw that on A&E or whatever. What channel was that on? The bar, whatever the fucking bar is. I can't remember the name of the bar. And I saw where the one dude was fucking being tight ass, getting rid of one of the waitresses. You know, I know it's all fun and games because it's all fucking staged. But the waitress was fucking giving out too big of fucking drinks. Okay, you're out of here, man. I'll fucking fire your ass for fucking giving away alcohol. You see that one, Process? Whatever the name of that show was. I only watch bits and pieces of stuff like that, and I pick it up and don't watch it again. It's like The Apprentice with fucking what's his name? Trump. I watched it one time, and I think he told Meatloaf, Full Throttle Saloon. Yeah, there you go. What channel was that on? I can't remember. But anyway, I watched that a few times. But anyway, Trump got rid of fucking Meatloaf. You're fired. I said, fuck you, fucking Donald Trump. I ain't watching this shit anymore. That's the only one I ever watched. When he fired Meatloaf. Now Meatloaf's dead. What the fuck? History. Oh, the History Channel. Okay, yeah. Seemed like a fun place. Did you watch all those, Process? Did you watch all those? Do you remember that one time where the guy fired the waitress for serving too strong of drinks? You don't get my fucking customers drunk. You make them beg for that fucking alcohol. Make them pay for it. Just fucking with you, man. Alcohol's a fucking son of a bitch, man. Fucking alcohol, man. Yeah, he's seen it. Alcohol's rough. Gambling's rough. Addiction's rough. You know, fucking there's addictions out there. I used to be addicted to everything. And it's rough, man. Rough. And I was watching this, what's her name? Deanne from Tucson. She told me to watch Method Storm. Sex is rough, man. It is. Especially if there's sand in the Vaseline. Yep. But anyway, she told me to watch Method Storm. Has anybody seen that one? Method Storm? And it's kind of like the Wild and Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. These guys are fucking white trash like you would not believe. You know, the mom, she ain't got no teeth. She's 43 years old. She looks like she's fucking 106. But anyway, she's shooting up her fucking kids. Shooting up, you know, it's a terrible thing. And they say that there's no jobs there. This is in Arizona. There's no jobs, man. We can't. All we do is do our drugs because we have to sell drugs to survive. No, you don't, people. No, you don't. As much time and effort that you put in doing drugs, selling drugs, blah, blah, blah. Reminds me of the 90s in Idaho, 90% of the Idaho. Yeah. Okay, see this? This does not discriminate against you, man. This is for everybody. Black, white, young, old, gay, straight, whatever the fuck. You can start your own business with this phone right here or a computer or whatever. You can start your own business. And you don't have to sell drugs and you don't have to do illegal things. Because that was funny yesterday when at the post, not the post office, the library. Do you mind if it's on legal paper? And then I look over my shoulder. How much is the illegal paper? And she's laughing. Hey, you're funny. I've never thought of that before. It's only 10 cents for a copy. And I wanted to know how much the illegal paper was. Hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. Reminds me of 90% of Idaho. Yeah. I'm not going to go back to work, but I'm not selling meth either, though. But some of these guys, they're not going to go back to work. Probably because they can't pass a piss test or something, you know. That was a dad joke. Yeah, that was a dad joke. I thought it was. Yeah, it was a dad joke. Why do they call it legal paper? Legal paper. This is legal paper. Legal, you know. Because it's a little bit bigger. Big enough that when you copy your things, you've got like about 3 inches on each end. Or you can write notes or something. The lawyers, man. The lawyers have to have that. Lawyers are crazy, you know. Whatever happened to fucking, what's his name? Forgot his name. The guy from Atlanta, Georgia. Hey, man. That's a name. Hey, man. It'd be rough. Maybe the illegal paper is brown. It could be. I never thought of that one. Coming across the border, man. I want that illegal paper. See, that's like this stuff right here now. Look at this. Look what they give you, man, for napkins. A brown fucking napkin. What the fuck did they do that for? Let's see. Could be. You ever get one of these? I forgot where I got it. Was it Taco Bell? Who gives out fucking brown napkins? Little Caesars. I think I got it at Little Caesars. Kind of strange, but it does the job. Wipe your face off, wipe your hands off. But we're used to white. We want white. We want white. We don't want brown napkins because we're prejudiced. Isn't that crazy? For some reason. What's weird about me, though, is everything. Whenever I'm eating and I go to a place that has cloth napkins to wipe your face and stuff, I don't like it. I don't know why. I just don't like it. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel comfortable. At home, if I run out of napkins or whatever, I'll use a washcloth, you know. White powder! There we go, man. I said that on one of my videos, and somebody wrote back, "You're racist. I'm going to tell everybody, man. You're saying white powder. White power." And I said, "Okay, go ahead." But I kept saying white powder, white powder. And that's what rules this world anymore, you know, white powder. Kind of crazy. And those people from Arkansas, the mom, she knows her life is fucked up, and she fucked up her kid's life, you know, slamming. It's like, why are you doing that for? And the neighbor, I think they got popped with 7 pounds. I think it was 7 pounds, and I don't know how many fucking thousands of dollars. And then they're saying that they don't have enough money or places to pay the rent or shit like that. They're probably on food stamps or something. I don't know. But watch that. It's called Method Storm. I didn't see the end of it. I don't know if one of them became religious or not. But one was just tired of it. You know, I'm just fucking tired. He's in jail. He's in prison. And reading the Bible, praying to God. But that's the thing about that mega churches too. I was watching that, and this one guy could heal people, you know, supposedly. He could heal people. He was a miracle worker. Okay. If you're a miracle worker, wherever you're going to go, like the circuit, like I always say, the circuit, you got to do the fucking circuit. Okay, you know where you're going to go. If you're a miracle worker, what you need to do is call ahead, have all these people that are disabled or can't see, blind, whatever the hell, in a building, and you're going to go in there and you're going to fix these people. But he can't do it, you know. It's all a gimmick. It's all a gimmick. And people believe that shit. And it's sad. It's sad. Because all these guys live in a beautiful mansion, nice cars. Tell them, report me. I have a Mexican and a white power. LOL. There you go. I'm not prejudiced. I'm half and half and half and half and half and half and another half. But I can't believe how people fall for religion, you know. I can't believe that. And there's, like they said, the mega churches. And that one guy, I don't know what the fuck his name is. Copeland or something like that. I think Copeland, talking about the planes and the jets and stuff like that. See, he could advertise like on this for free, but no, he has to have a $18 million jet to get there, and he has to have a $100,000 suit or whatever it is. Some of these guys are wearing $900 tennis shoes, man. That's what they were showing, $900 tennis shoes. And who was paying for that? The people that paid the tithings. They were supposed to help the poor. The only one that took to heaven was that guy, those guys. Every one of them, there's a bunch of them called mega churches. And this guy was investigating them, going in, like the people that could heal. And there'd be people that were actually disabled or in pain or whatever. And as they were coming up to the stage to get healed, some people would pull them off to the side, because they knew it was just a stunt. And they didn't want people that he couldn't heal come up on stage. And then they passed the bucket around or the hat around through the audience and freaking full of money and shit. That's like corrupt or something. Totally corrupt. And they don't care. They don't fucking care, They don't care. Nope. I don't care about talking about them because, like I say, I live here, the ground of the funny underwear. I live here, ground zero, land of the funny underwear. But if you look into it, the Mormons in Florida own like 2% of the whole state. They got a bunch of beef there and stuff like that. I don't care what they have, but just don't lie to the members. Don't lie to the members, I was like the Catholic Church. Don't lie to the members. Oh, yeah, I was watching this one, too, that's what they did. Back in the day, the Catholic religion went to Africa, and in Africa, they had their own religions for thousands and thousands of years. First thing you know, these Catholics show up, and they don't care about their religion. Either you become a Catholic or we're going to kill you. And that's the way it was, man. You become a Catholic or we're going to kill you. And that's the way it's been throughout the world. That's why some people came to the United States to start their own religions, because they knew the Catholic religion was wrong. But see, that's like me. I pay tithings. That's how I pay my tithings. I pay my taxes. To me, that's tithing. Because what they do with that money, they could help the poor. They could help people on food stamps. They could help fix the roads or whatever. And I think God's good with that for me. And if I want to give out a little bit extra, I will. But I'm not going to pay a church 10% of my tithing every month for this guy to live like a king, Nope. That's corrupt or something, man. That's corrupt. And if they are true churches, there would be no homeless people out there, out on the street every night. There's homeless people out every night. And then you go past the church that's in your town, in your city or whatever, and those lights are shut off. That building's locked up. You know what I'm saying? They're fucking people, man, hard. And people fall for it. They're not a church, Yep. Kind of crazy. But I don't know what's going to happen to the world, man. We're all living in fear. We think that the nuclear attack's going to happen. And it could very easily. Because we all have it. The church is a bigger gang than Bloods and the Crips combined, yeah. They make big money. Like I talk about the Mormons, they make $11 billion a year. $11 billion a year. And do not pay any taxes. They make about $6 billion off of the tithings and stuff like that. And then they make the other $5 billion off of like what we have here is the DI. It's like a secondhand store, stuff like that. And different businesses that they own. They make their own food and stuff too, the Mormon church. They do a good job, Like say, for instance, in Austin or Houston or whatever, they have a peanut butter factory there, a peach factory, Different places, they have different factories that make food and stuff. And then they have the employees that are members that don't get paid. They just go there to work for the church to make them feel good. So they make it to heaven, To make it to heaven, you need to work for us. for free. Kind of like Scientology, you know. And that's why they put him out on the boat. They take him out on the big boat, and they keep him out there for a year or whatever. Pay him like 18 cents an hour, because maritime laws don't count in the United States. You know, it's crazy. They just go out there and torture them, and these people fall for it when they come back. And the thing about the Scientologists too, if they ever decide to get out or leave, they have people watching them, try to track them down to make sure that they'll come to the public and say what's going on. And there's one guy that was in the Jehovah's Witnesses, kind of like that, and he knew it was fake. He was in it like 10 years or something like that, and he went door to door, like most of them do, go door to door and preach the gospel and this and that. And he decided to get out. The reason why he decided to get out, this is what happened, is he got caught smoking a cigarette. And I guess shit hit the fan just because over a cigarette. And he said, fuck you guys, I'm leaving. And they followed him. Supposedly, this is what he told me, that he was scared in his own house from the people that he used to go to church with was going to come and get him. I'm in the Church of Tam, man. We all got a fellowship, you know. That's like one of my downfalls. I don't fellowship with people in churches or whatever, but this is fellowship. We all have to fellowship, you know. And you all have your voice. You can say whatever you want to say. And correct me if I'm wrong. That's the only way I learn, you know. Fact check whatever I say. Because if I believe I'm right, you know. And if somebody can prove that I'm wrong, that means I learned something. But most churches won't let you do that, you know. They'll tell you, no, don't go there, man. Don't ever check out that website. Because it's talking about them and it's telling them the truth, you know. I'm in the Church, man, of Tim as well. I joined because they say it will give you an extra inch. Hell, I don't know. I've been in it for a long time, and I'm still fucking short. Somebody lied to you. You better fact check that one, for sure. You better check it. Yep. But there's nothing wrong with church. There's nothing wrong with church. It's the religion. Remember that, people. It's religion. I'm not telling you not to go to church. Go to church, enjoy it. But remember, the religion is the bad part, you know. The religion's the bad part. Because it's good to go to church, fellowship, meet your friends, blah, 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 you know. But nobody can speak in tongues. If you go to a church that speaks in tongues, it's fake, you know. Because in the Bible, if somebody speaks in tongues, no matter who's there, they'll know what that person is saying. But if you go to a church and somebody speaks in tongues, everybody looks like, what the fuck's he doing, man? What is he saying? So see, that's fake. That is fake. Fake. And confession with the Catholics. Fake. Go to confession, confess your sins. Fuck those guys. God does not need a middleman. You can confess your sins to God. What do you need the fucking priest or whatever, the pervert in the fucking box? You know what I'm saying? Fake. Then people fall for it. Because their grandparents were Catholic. Their parents are Catholic. I'm going to be Catholic. My kid's going to be Catholic. Same with the Mormons, man. Same with the Mormons. The thing is, if you're born in the covenant, that means if you came across the prairie, your relatives came across the prairie, pushing the fucking cart or whatever. A lot of people that are converts don't believe this, but it's true. They have more clout because their family did that than these other people that are converted into the Mormon church. We all should be equal no matter what. I'm just rambling on, man. Really don't know what the fuck to talk about, though. Kind of crazy. Oh, Beatrice called yesterday when I was getting ready to do that card thing, the baseball card thing. As soon as I started talking, I was 22 seconds in, the phone rings. I saw it was Beatrice, and I hadn't talked to her for about a week or so. But she's doing good. I had to bring that one up, I guess, because people were wondering about her. And hopefully she never has to go back there. You know, some people have to go back. They have to. You know, they're not forced, but they need to go into places like that to get away, you know. And it's good it's good that they do have places like that for some people, but some people are forced to go there, and they don't like it, I guess. I don't know. But when I was there, I wasn't there as a patient. I was there as a visitor. It seemed like a pretty clean facility, pretty low level, pretty nice place to be if you had to be in a place like that, And going to be a lot more people like that too. A lot of mental illness. The people over at Ukraine, they're innocent people. They're fucking innocent people, man. They just want to make a living. They just want to fucking, just live their lives. Next thing you know, here comes a fucking bomb, destroys their family, destroys their house, destroys everything. They have nothing. For what? They didn't do anything. Just wrong place at the wrong time. And some of those people are going to go off the deep end, It's going to affect them. And they're never going to be the same. And it's sad. And the Russians, they don't give a fuck. Some of the Russians probably do, but Putin, he doesn't care. He does not fucking care. He killed his own men. Plus, okay, I don't want to say this because he'll probably come and get me. Some of the people that he thought were defecting or whatever, I think he put them in the war, in the convoy or whatever, and I think they got taken out. And he probably did it on purpose. Because when it first started, those people that first got there on the ground, they said that they had no food, no ammunition, no whatever, He didn't take care of them, and he did that on purpose. He wanted those guys to go there first, and he wasn't going to give them weapons or ammunition or gas to waste on these people. He just wanted to get rid of those people, and he did. But I thought that was the end of the war. I thought right then it's done, Russia won, but now I don't know what the fuck's going on. It's just killing to be killing. And we took everything away from Russia, so that means our stock market is going to go down. People that invest in the Dow Jones and the NASDAQ and all that shit, it'll be going down. The oil price is going to be going up. People will be losing money, so they want to start a war to create jobs, to make more money circulated. But we took the stuff away from Russia, which now they deal with China. So we lose the money from Russia too, and from China. So we lose both ways because we don't have stuff coming from China and we don't have stuff coming from Russia. It's a lose-lose situation no matter how you look at it. And then more chemical shit's going to be released in the atmosphere. It's going to be fucked up. Bad. Hate to say it, but it probably will be. Because we have biological, chemical, nuclear. So does Russia. So does China. So does North Korea. Now they say Ukraine had chemicals. It's nuts. And why do they do that? To kill off human beings. That's the only reason why. Kill off human beings. I'm getting depressed here, man. Talking about fucking sad shit. But we all have to go, though. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go. But thanks, Shane. Thanks for process. Hey, I need to pass that tray around. Let me take my hat off and you guys put it in a buck or something. No, I'm just kidding. Thanks, Shane. Thanks, process. Thanks. Is that it, man? Thanks, Banjo, for being a dumbass. Twizzle dog, twizzle dog, twizzle dog, twizzle dog, twizzle dog. Process. That's it, man. Okay. Stay straight, stay strong. God bless. Take care. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good day. Hopefully it wasn't too damn depressing. Depressed me.